evening, it's Ulster News Time. 2 young men have been killed in a road accident in County Armagh. They've been named as 23-year-old Jonathan Mackey from Maynooth Heights in Rich Hill and 19-year-old Maurice Winter from Grange Road in Kilmore. They died after their car hit a tree on the Tiernescobe Road in Rich Hill just before 5 o'clock this evening. The IUC are searching for 5 prisoners who failed to return to jail after being let out on Christmas parole. The 5 were all serving short-term sentences, and the Northern Ireland office say they're not considered dangerous. Of the other 429 prisoners, 1 man died while out on parole. The others have all returned to jail. The NIO say the scheme has been shown to be a success. The Ministry of Defence say they can't be sure how many Army reservists from the province will be called up for duty in the Gulf. Defence Secretary Tom King is calling up 390 military reservists, all of them medically qualified, and it's almost certain that some will be from the province. About 700 men have already volunteered. A shop owner in Carrickfergus has been injured during a robbery. He was struck over the head with a gun during the raid in the Castlemara district of the town. Police have appealed to anyone who saw the 2 raiders escaping in a red Escort to come forward. Police say the car's front passenger door was damaged, the rear bumper was missing, and the registration number started with EXI. Fermanagh South Tyrone MP Ken McGuinness has called for more troops to be sent to the border. He's claimed a decision to close 6 Fermanagh security checkpoints during the hours of darkness was mischievous. He says the move has weakened security along the border, where there's a growing threat from an IRA unit based in County Donegal. Northern Ireland's largest video rental chain, Extravision, has been bought from its parent company by a consortium of management and local businessmen. The group, which includes 3 members of the senior management team and a former manager, has bought all of the 70 Extravision shops here. The new company will retain the name Extravision, and there are no plans for any reduction in the number of shops or amongst the 280 staff. Police in Larne are investigating the disappearance of a 22-year-old man who was on board the Larne Stranraer ferry, the Galloway Princess, when it sailed from Scotland yesterday morning. The fear is that Manus Boyle from Dunlow and Donegal may have fallen overboard, having gone out on deck feeling seasick. During the rough crossing, he left friends, complaining that he felt unwell. In spite of an extensive search of the ship, he hasn't been seen since. Mr. Boyle worked in Scotland and was returning home for a holiday. Northern Ireland Electricity says every home in the province hit by power cuts in the past few days is now back on supply. NIE's efforts in the bad weather over the Christmas break and the work of the Department of the Environment in keeping the roads open have been praised by the Mayor of Newtonabbey, Fraser Agnew. And finally, police in Tyrone have warned people to be on the lookout for forged £10 notes. 3 fake Bank of England notes have been passed in Auchnacloy and 1 in Dungannon. Police say they are good forgeries, but all bear the same serial number. That's the local news for tonight. The weather forecast is next. Well, showers of sleet with snow over high ground are mainly affecting western districts at the moment, with remaining parts of the province mostly dry with some clear spells and moderate to fresh southwesterly winds. Showers will continue through the night over western districts. Clear spells over remaining districts will allow temperatures to fall close to freezing later in the night, with icy stretches likely on the roads, especially in the more sheltered spots. Although there'll be some sunny intervals tomorrow, sleet or snow showers will become more widespread during the day, with some drifting likely over the hills, as the moderate to fresh southwesterly winds increase to become strong, locally gale-force during the afternoon. It'll be very cold, with temperatures rising no higher than about 4 degrees Celsius. And that's the Ulster Television weather forecast until 6 o'clock tomorrow evening.